This FNB Classic Clashes going the way of Grey High School at the moment by 10 points to 0 over Selborne College. We've got the EP Kings captain with us now, Darren Nell, and he's talking to Gabani Bobo.
Darren Nell, has been the tough 2 weeks of your lives, but how's things settling down?
Yeah, no, it's been a tough 2 weeks. You know, things have, this week, Monday, Tuesday especially, were tough days. But, you know, there's a whole new focus. I think we're getting back together. The boys had this week off, and I think they would have worked through quite a lot of what's happened. And we'll get together on Monday and have a refocus. But there's a lot of things been going on behind the scenes that we're aware of. And, it's all not doom and gloom.
A lot of young talent out here, Eastern Province-based players. Looking, what's your take on this first half?
Yes, I think there's great young players here. I think in the Eastern Cape being here now with the way things have turned out, in 2 or 3 years these boys could be playing Super Rugby. So I think there's great opportunities for these young boys right here at home. So it's exciting times for us.
You guys are playing Border tomorrow, big rivalry game. So how are you guys looking forward to that?
Yes, the guys have had a good week's preparation. Apparently, the Currie Cup guys. I spoke to some of the guys yesterday, and they said it's been a good week. So yes, it's time to have a refocus and do well in the First Division Currie Cup, and we'll take it from there.
Well, that's Darren Nell, captain of the EP Kings, in the absence of the injured Luke Watson. Second half underway. Selborne College in the hoops, playing from right to left on your screens. They trail by 10 points to 0. And in case you were wondering, Darren Nell went to Muir College in Uitenhage, just across the border from here. Little knock on there. And I think he took one of midships there. Oh, was it the knee? Let's have a look. Oh, clash of heads. That's Dylan Vermaak, the 16-year-old flyer on the right wing. He scored the only try of the game so far. I should mention also that there are 8 Craven Week players in the Selborne side today. They're missing, though, Tabani MC, who is with the SA Schools team. And SA Schools are playing in the next couple of minutes. I think if you're in Cape Town, they're playing England Schools at the City Park Stadium. And that is the first contest of a number of schoolboy internationals being played. To the best of my knowledge, South Africa Schools have never played against England Schools, and that's a big plus for both sides there. I know that the president of the Rugby Football Union, Mr. Bob Reeves, is there. He's travelling with the England schoolboys. And now here go Grey High. Dallavecchia doing well to hang on. Back it comes to Mateus. Lovely straightening of the line from Eberson. Great pass, CJ Fellerman under the posts. Put him down, put him down.
One great play from Greg. Straight from the kick-off. Didn't take him that much time to put their captain away. Mentioned Fellerman the whole day. And he's just been there and thereabouts, and now finally gets that try that he felt he was disallowed in the first half. But what a great play from Grey High. Starting to take the opportunities now. They'll be happy with that start. Just the phase play, the way they kept the ball alive. Edison choosing to run a deliberate line, kept the ball in 2 hands, draw and pass. Captain right behind him. And the celebration tells it all for the grade 12s.
Mateus knocks over the conversion, and that's 17-0 to the home side.
Oh, it was such a great timing of the pass and the line that came from Eberson. And the way now that he keeps composure, draws and pass, just the basics of rugby done well. And the men supporting him, he could hear he was screaming in his ear, letting him know who he was.
So perfect start to the second half for Grey, and certainly not the perfect start for the boys from Selborne. Here's Fellerman again. He has been everywhere in this game. Mateus looking to thread the needle. It's taken by Dixon. He gives it to Ngwana.
No hands, Blue! Hell hands!
This has been the problem area for Selborne, keeping movements going through the phases.
Just the defense from Grey High, they just spread out across the field and they put so much pressure on that breakdown.
Just over the 10 now.
Contest is good.
Grey are there on their feet, and Fellerman steals it. Oh, that's great hands there from the loose head prop, Matthew House. And then Jeremy Ward stretching away. Jeremy Ward is in.
Oh, we mentioned the breakdown being the problem for Selborne. A turnover ball came from CJ Fellerman, and they exploit the space on the outside, and cracking on the pace was Jeremy Ward scoring the try. Yeah, played Cravenwick this year. We'd be very happy with that. The second half just started with the bomb, and they've just been explosive. Just great carry from them. The turnover ball, they knew they had the space on the outside, and the Jeremy Ward backed himself, scores the try. Grey P starting with 2 tries just within 2 minutes.
Well, Jeremy Ward, he's a water polo player as well as a rugby player. And I think if anybody has a walk around the grounds of Grey High School here in PE, they'll be green with envy at the facilities that they've got in all sports. But I was particularly impressed by the aquatics.
Yeah, I was ready to jump in, but the weather didn't hold me back. But yeah, the facilities are outstanding. It just shows the school and the traditions and the way that they've been plowing back into the school. It's good for the young lads to carry on.
Now here's Mateus looking for the conversion, and he's got it.
14 points, unanswered points in the second half. And they've been led strongly by those 2 loose forwards. You can see Johan van Ekek and Folleman turning over that ball. The referee was happy with their competing of the ball. And they spread it wide to Jeremy Ward. Jeremy Ward, who scored the try. Both converted tries. And 14 points. Just carrying it on, putting their hands through the passes.
Ball in the wrong hand?
Oh, definitely, but he knew he had the pace. There's no man to fend off.
I'm sure his coach will be looking at that on Monday and berating him.
You know, with the 7 tries, with the 7-pointer, I think you'll be giving him a high five.
Well, you can just see now the confidence flowing through the Grey High boys. It's gone forward from Angus van Niekerk.
Showing lots of initiation now. Yeah, confidence is flowing through the players. Those missed tackles now starting to be a bit of a thorn in the Selborne side. 14 of them. And Grey High.
Crouch!
Every time turning over that ball too.
Make sure we support our own body weight, okay? Step up a little bit forward.
Oh, you just want to look at the reaction now from Selborne, what they're going to do. How they change from their first half, their tactical change. There has to be one. They have to react from those 2 tries that have been scored against them.
9 behind the ball, 9 behind the ball.
Keegan Gray finding Gorsa. And Deppensell runs a lovely line. Stepping through most of the pack of Grey High there. Here goes Matthew Nelson. Very difficult man to stop. Now running on to it at pace there was Tango Balakile. Here's Gorsa. That ball being slowed down, and they're really going to have to start again. Oh, no. Referee has played advantage here. So Selborne have a chance. They'll now come back for the first knock.
They're just not getting any momentum, and every ball that they get at the rack is slow. Options, difficult to make any options because you're not getting a ball in the front foot. Every time you're always almost plugging in the holes that you're missing out on because you're not dominating the space. Creating these opportunities, Johan van Niekerk has been everywhere, him and his loose forwards. And you can see the pressure now starting to get onto the pivot. Lunga has to change the tactics. They have to somehow maybe start spreading him a bit wider, because when they're playing a bit closer, they're putting those loose forwards into play.
Dummy run coming from Jedwin Harty. Here goes Gursa. He pops the ball. But again, the wide defence of Grey High is very effective. Strong run over the 22. Keegan Gray has a look. Not coming out. Referee has had enough, I fancy. Well, he hasn't given the card. He looked very close to giving a card right at the end of the first half.
Oh, he wants to stamp his authority, I guess, now. The ball from Selborne has been slow. I guess as far as Lungi, I'll say, ref, you know, it's not been the first time that has happened. We're not getting any momentum. We're not getting anywhere. So I think you have to look into your pocket. Create some space on the field. Just the carry. The tackle was made, but the man now just lying on top all over that ball. Didn't really make that concerted effort in the start. Hence the ball was slow for Selborne.
Well, it was a planned move, didn't quite work. Dallavecchia with the minor.
You know, Scott Creel and Gray, the front ball just had to draw and pass. But the reaction from the front of the line-out coming from Matthew House does well to dislodge the ball.
Big shove from Selborne. Get the feeling that on another day that scrum would be a very powerful weapon. But today it's been the story of Gray running the ball like this. Dylan Vermaak managing to stay in field there. Oh dear, loose pass. Depancel is back. Now that's clever play on the ground. Looks like Gray may have snaffled it though. Yep, there it is. Van Niekerk. Gray sniffing another opportunity for 7 points here. Well, it's just slow ball coming out now though. Van Niekerk, Matthias. The inside centre is Chad Momberg. Here's Matthias again. Now Irbasson. Lovely pass from Irbasson. Fess. Can he get over the try line? Very close, but he's held up. Still chances here for Gray. That's short. Van Niekerk is held up. He's gone for the second drive, and he's over. Yes, it is indeed. Johan van Niekerk.
Oh, deservedly for Johan van Niekerk, but here Klaus takes the gap for fouls there. Does well to maintain the ball. Thought he was very close to score the try, but the tackle and the fight from van Niekerk, exemplary, and he scores that try for Grey High. Loose forwards deserve this. Loose forwards have been playing very well. And they both scored the tries now, the captain and van Niekerk. But just the way that Grey High protect their ball and they make sure that they get go forward ball by making sure they have the numbers over the ball, and then that way they can generate momentum because they keep their ball.
Garrick Matthias makes no mistake. So 31 points to 0.
Oh, Irbasson comes onto the hard line to create the space for them now for van Niekerk to score the try. Just had to fight for a good a meter odd, but he shocked off a few people trying to hold him down.
No, we played 40 minutes.
So just over 20 minutes left in this game, and Selborne desperate to put points on the board of some description. Here goes Lamont Boa.
Take him back.
Here's
Stop,
Mateus.
yeah, stop!
Good hang time on the ball. Dixon takes, but he's hit hard by Vermaak.
Move!
And the ball in the air, so this will be use it or lose it. Well, at the moment they're taking it forward, but the referee has run out of patience, and that will be turned over.
Great lofted kick from Mateus. You have to respect that. And it was complemented by that man, Dylan Vermaak, chasing hard. Got the man and kept him up. And all the numbers from Grey High got around that, and it was a turnover ball.
Well, his coach will be delighted that he's got another 2 seasons to pick that lad.
He was only 16 and he does have pace and he's got a frame on him, so lots of growth still to come from the young lad. That's just the basics that Grey High are doing in this game. I think Rory Duncan will be very comfortable wherever he's sitting at the moment. Just a well-executed game plan, and they're literally dominating Selborne in this game.
Van Niekerk sending it to Mateus. Just a little slow in the back line this time. And as a result of that, Della Vecchia had to wait for the ball. And that's in touch. Taken quickly. Haysaman does well to release the ball to his lock companion, Iverson. Penalty, I think, for not releasing on the ground. It's taken quickly by Gursa. Flings the ball out wide. Now it's gone forward. Now the referee will have to make a decision here. He said, I think that they'd had enough advantage.
You know, all this field, if you get given 3 yards and a penalty, maybe kicking for touch and getting to a 5-meter line. But Gursa maybe fitting those 3 tries now, starting to become a bit of a pressure situation. You have to play a bit with more ambition. And then getting let down again, unforced errors.
Looks like we've got a little bit of an injury. I think that is Damien Wolfart who's being attended to.
If he's hit, let's rather replace him.
Yeah, it looks like him, the 8th man.
Are you sure?
Dale, and who won? We did. Okay, and which half is it? First or second half? It's the second half. Okay, are you sure?
Definitely those concussion questions.
Oh, beautiful.
Who did we play last week, Dale?
Left.
Don't forget, the Absa Curry Cup Premier Division gets underway tonight. Sharks against Griquas at Kings Park tonight.
Crouch. Fine.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the Sharks go on and meet Brendan Fenter and the new management. So good luck to them and the Griquas.
Here's Mateus. Good little pass from him, straightening in the line from Momberg. Mateus gets it back. Good hands from Fellerman over the halfway line. Fellerman still going, look at him. And still, they haven't managed to bring him down. Van Niekerk.
Release line. White.
Now back to Mateus. A little bit of sleight of hand there. They used the forwards as a barrier. Great hands from Haysaman. This is Della Vecchia, the record try scorer for Grey this year, and he's got another one.
Oh, Luca Della Vecchia does an Italian beauty job there in the corner, scores the try, and he has been leading the season, scoring all those tries, but the work and this looping around and a sleight of hand from the forwards, Mateus does well to keep the momentum. This is an awesome ball. This is the one that creates a space for the winger. And he still had so much time and things to do, but he had a great step on him. Had the ball in the wrong hand again.
Well, they call him the Italian stallion, and he showed a clean set of hooves there.
4 tries in the second half for Grey High. Fellerman, captain, leading, making sure that his team is on the front foot, and that's creating all those opportunities for the outside backs.
Garrick Mateus right on the edge of the cricket square. And he's got another one. Well, one of those days for Grey High where everything goes right.
The deception of the loop around of the pass and this offload in contact from Baseman to give it to the man who's the top try scorer of the season for Grey High. Great finish from the winger.
Oh, that came very close to being a spear tackle. Referee has decided to allow play to continue. Kick from the base from Angus van Niekerk.
Hands up, blue! Hands up, blue!
Real tussle for the ball on the ground.
Your hands here, six!
Now Mateus looking for the open spaces. Dixon. Held in the air there by the two centres, Ward and Momberg. And that is turnover ball.
Kick is as good as its chase. The two centres do very well to get up there. Chad Momberg, Jeremy Ward on the hunt. And you can see with the turnover, Selborne just not getting anything from their play. The two centres working hard together, keeping the man up. Low in numbers. It's a more use it or lose it. Have to get the ball to the ground to be a ruck. And that way, no hands allowed. But Chad Momberg and Jeremy Ward done very well there, the two centres. Great chasing from them.
Bind, scrum.
Referee not happy. I don't think they were square when the ball was presented.
Let's move it this side. Let's move it this side.
Tango Billy Keeler, number 17. The loose head prop has been strong. Seems to get his shoulder every time.
Should just mention an old Selbornian who might well be on your screens this weekend, and also Jobadwana, who's at the World Championships Athletics. Got to the 200-metre final in the Olympics last year, and looking set to become perhaps our best sprinter ever.
Oh no, it's good to see that young lad from East London making up all the strides over in the European leagues. And he's done well at the student games. He won the 100 meters, so it's great to see athletics coming up in South Africa.
Crouch. Bind, scrum.
Pick up off the back. Fess has lost it forward.
No, knocked.
Ooh, not knocked.
Oh, I call ripped.
Penalty, though, eventually goes to Selborne.
Balancing the scales.
9.
Jordan Harty does well. He's been fighting along almost a lonesome battle against these two tag team loose forwards from Grey High, Van Niekerk and Fellerman. But he's got a few turnovers on his side.
Gorsa has found a good touch.
Well, this one, the ball was called ripping the tackle, and that was great. And after that, momentum, and Harty was right on top of that ball and stole it.
Here's Mateus, Fellerman. Doing well to stay on his feet is Jeremy Ward. This is Irbasson. He's so strong. signed on with the Bulls when he finishes his schoolboy career. Keep an eye on him. Oh, look at this for a bit of sprinting from Matthew House, the loose head. Taken by Haysam, and he's had a good game for Grey High.
Don't play the halfback.
Oh, Matthias, lovely delivery of the pass to the charging Fellerman. And here's Fess again up from fullback, joining the line more and more frequently. Lovely timing of the pass to Irbison. Oops, there's a rare error. It hasn't cost them anything. And here goes Josh Mudrovic. Turnover ball. Jedwin Harty has it for Selborne.
Contest is good, contest is good.
And the ball has been regathered on the ground by Grey. Fellerman did well. That's gone backwards off the hand of Gorsa. Now Selborne have got a chance. Here's Dylan Vermaak. He's got plenty of time. Well, in the end, it's a chance to use the ball for Selborne. Good hands there.
No hands, Blue!
Selborne guilty of not putting enough numbers at the breakdown there. They've done well to maintain possession, but Irbison had his hands on the ball there. Hasn't managed to rip it clear, though. It's gone forward from Matthew Nelson. Turnover ball now, taken by Mudrovic. Good hands. And again from Chad Momberg, who's showed up really well. Still going is Momberg. Couldn't find Dallavecchia. Dallavecchia winning the ball on the ground, though. Now, Angus van Niekerk. Still going. Nobody in front of him. Can he go all the way? Van Niekerk is in! Try number 6 for the home side.
Oh, it's an exhibition here from Grey High. Just showing their rugby skills and living up to the moment of their great tradition. And Angus van Niekerk carrying on the ball, running with great confidence. The way he kept his patience here, had his wits about him to use the step. And at the end, he backed himself, saw the man inside, outside, to the corner. Oh, Grey High really lit up the second half. The 5th try in the second half.
Well, he's only in the side because Nick Beswick is suffering from concussion. He will certainly remember the last game of the season, young Angus van Niekerk. And this fella has given a great display with the boot today. Looking after it, the crowd will tell you that's another one.
Oh, he's having a perler. Just his distribution, the way that he keeps the ball alive for them, the way he mixes his tactics has been great from Matthias. That his halfback partner here carried the ball strongly. Love the fact that he backed himself to go for the try. Like any other scrum off does, he enjoyed that try.
So perhaps the last thing that Grey will be looking at now is the half-century mark. They actually conceded a half-century of points against Grey College. They got a chance to put a half-century on Selborne College now. This is Chad Momberg.
Well, if they put them to the sword, it would actually be complimentary of what they've been doing this whole game. Just domination.
So the reserve bench is waiting to come on. This is JP Jameson. Lovely little offload there. Just a bit of subtlety in amongst all the flying boots.
Release now, Blue.
Well played by Johan van Niekerk. Matthias. Everybody's looking for the Sunny Bill now. So 4 replacements coming on at once for Grey High. And they are Luke Oosthuizen, number 16. Number 24 is Vincent Moss. Number 23 is Tabani Mgugudu. And I think I saw, yes, number 20 is Matthew Olborough. There he is. Another one of the Craven Week players this year, Matthew Olborough.
Crouch. Bind. Scrum. Stop.
Well, all that's left for Selborne is a little bit of saving of face. Langelo Gorsa gets the pass away, but it's turned over again. That man, CJ Fellerman, what a game he's had. His last game for the school.
Leave it, you two, leave it.
Olborough sending it out.
Tackle only.
So all those fresh legs on the field for Grey. With 6 minutes left in the game, they'll be looking for that half century. Doesn't happen very often. And here again, good strong run from Josh Mudrovic. He takes it over the halfway line. Penalty though, side entry.
Josh Mudrovic showing great pace for a hooker. Grey there. Bit aggressive in terms of trying to make sure that they keep the ball coming in from the side. Bit of desperation from a big line break. Oh, CJ Fellerman, he's just been outstanding today. He's carried on strongly. That's where what he does well is decision making. Every time when he goes for the steal or when he's ball carrying, he just makes the yards and he puts everyone on the front foot. And that's why they're 45 points. He's been a massive part of that. And he's just been tigerish, just workless in those rucks and mauls. And him and his mate, Johan van Niekerk. But, I mean, this from that, they set up another try. Great work from the loose forward.
Inside.
Yes, and he's done it from the first minute to the 65th. Now, lovely show of the ball. And the pass couldn't be gathered in by Tabani Mgugudu.
The pass was not so complimentary of that run, but behind Tabani Mgugudu. But Angus here, van Niekerk, shows the ball, cracks on the pace. Does well here to keep it in 2 hands, but the pass is just behind the man who's supporting him. So it's going to be difficult to gather that.
Yes, I see that Van Niekerk has dropped into fullback now, with Olborough coming on to replace him at scrum half.
Interesting change there even for Selborne. Morgan Stein, under 16 fly-half, coming on at 10.
Yes, he'll get some much-needed experience. The box kick from Keegan Gray. Mgugudu takes it well. Good hard tackle coming in from Jason Stein, but this is another opportunity. Here is that boy, Angus van Niekerk, building from the fullback position. Now, having scored that one try, he wants to score more. Look at him go. All the way to the halfway line.
That's the longest run to get to the halfway line. Went all the way to his 22.
Yes, I think he took the circle line there instead of the Bakerloo.
But what a great play. It shows confidence. He does a bit of a pick stop here. He almost had him over here. But that's a great recovery from the winger. Just now you're a scrum off, pal. You can't be doing that to me.
And then he's finished off like a bowling ball, knocking everybody flying.
Skittles out.
Our time's running out in what's been a very entertaining FNB Classic Clash.
And one of those interesting, one of the coaches is running with the assistant referees here for Grey High, Carl Sneeman. Dare to give him a mention.
Well, one stand is full of singing people, the other stand is a little quiet. halfway line.
Crouch. Line.
Matthew Alborough to feed.
Ball is out, ball is out, ball is out.
It's been stolen by Selborne.
Release now, your tackler.
Looks like Grey may have stolen it back. Yep, there they go.
Use that. Captain the tackle.
Josh Mudrovic taking it over the halfway line. Counter-ruck this time from Selborne, but then it's grabbed by Johan van Niekerk, one of 6 try scorers for Grey High today. Well, I'm sure the two sides will be exchanging handshakes just now, but there's just been a flare-up, and I don't know why. All happening very late in the game. Somebody did something there that caused a heated exchange. And the referee has decided that that is enough of that. And I'm sure it's exactly the right decision. So this FNB Classic Clash has been one-sided, but it's been an entertaining game nevertheless, with Grey High from Port Elizabeth winning by 45 points to 0. They scored 1 try in the first half and another 5 in the second half, where they were utterly dominant. A number of these boys will not play another game of schoolboy rugby, and they will certainly pause and think about that over the course of the next few hours. So there we go, final score, it's Grey High 45, Selborne College 0.
Lunga, it was a tough game for you guys today. What went wrong there?
I think the Grey Boys were just better than us on the day, so they pushed up, they played some good rugby, and credit to the Grey Boys for bringing a good game of rugby to the park.
It has been a tough season for you guys, last game for you. What did this mean to you to play for Selborne?
It's a very huge honour, and it's all about playing for the badge and the men that played in that position in the years before you. So it's a huge honour for me, and especially to captain the side, it's just a cherry on top.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
And joining me now is CJ Vermeulen. CJ, what a game. And for you guys, I know you said before the game, what did it mean for you?
No, yes, it's absolutely huge. It's your last game. You can't let the boys down. So I mean, it's an absolute honour. Yeah.
And I see you and Johan van Niekerk, you targeted the breakdown. What was the plan there?
The coach came to us before the time and said the ref was going to be strict on the ground. So obviously, in the beginning, we did get pinned a bit on the floor. But I mean, obviously, we had a chat half time and we just kind of tried to stay off a bit. But I mean, as long as you listen to the ref, he always helps you out. So we spoke to the ref and he helped us out, and it went all well from there.
Playing for Grey, massive honour for you.
Yeah, yes, no, obviously, I mean, like I think Goza said just before this, I mean, just the guys that played before you, I mean, all the traditions in the years that's gone in front of you, I mean, it's just for that in the blood, the blue blood, it's all it's about. Thanks, lads.